Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the World Cup tiebreaker. I'm playing Serene's Grace. This is for qualifying, and I'm challenging him. Challenge. I do apologize for how I sound. I'm a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But in any case, my opponent's team, just looking at it, is ridiculously weak to Magirna. Magirna's really good. Versus him. It could set up versus Latios. I need to be careful about Zygarde and Bulu. Greninja's really good versus him too. I'm just thinking of a game plan. I think the idea is weaken Bulu / get rid of it, and then set up versus Latios to win the game. Although it's definitely Scarf Keldeo, so I have to be careful that I don't get too much damage on me. Heatran's a little bit annoying to deal with. I like Mew as a lead because outright it beats everything outside of Heatran, and it threatens Zygarde as well as Bulu. So I'm actually gonna lead off with Mew. Hold up, I'm getting a PM. Yeah, that's my teammate. Anyway, we're gonna lead off with Mew. Mew matches up very well versus my opponent, and again, I apologize. I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather. But Mew matches up very well. Greninja as well, especially if I burn Bulu early. So we're gonna lead off with Mew. I gotta be careful about Pinsir, obviously. It's a threat, especially if it gets to +2, which it can safely versus my Tangrowth. So I definitely want rocks up as early as possible. If possible, if they lead Pinsir, I can Will-O-Wisp it turn 1. I can also take +2 attack. Latios can take a +2. Psyshock is relatively free versus my opponent. Latios can take a +2. Only reason I don't want to lead off with Zygarde is because I don't want him leading off with Bulu and being in a bad situation immediately. But we set up Magirna versus Latios and proceed to go for there. So he does lead Bulu as I lead Mew. So you'd expect my opponent to want to switch out into Heatran, anticipating the Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna get up my Stealth Rock, knowing that that should be his best switch as we get up rocks immediately. And what I can do is go right out to Zygarde. Worst case scenario, I guess maybe a Lava Plume burn, but Zygarde coming in is really nice for me. I could see him doubling as well, as opposed to getting up rocks into Bulu, but I go right back out into Mew if that's the case. But we go Zygarde here on the Stealth Rock of my opponent. Alright, smart. And I think we just click... I really want to click Toxic here, because Bulu can come out, but I don't like that so much. I gotta be careful, because like I said, Greninja's really good versus my opponent's team. Extremely good versus my opponent. I would love Toxic Bulu, but I don't want it to, I don't want Bulu to come right in. 1,000 arrows, let me calc this real quick. Zygarde. I don't think I have the bandit set on this next. Top Bulu or Resource Dance, 1,000 arrows is 31 to 37%. Relatively safe play. I don't want him staying in though, expecting to Toxic. I'd much rather just click 1,000 arrows. I think I'm gonna do it. He's gonna go Tapu Bulu, but weakening Tapu Bulu is really good for Greninja, which is why I prefer this. So he's definitely gonna, he should SD here because I do have Tangrowth as a play. I don't want to double, and I don't want him going Tangrowth. I did 32%, so depending on some rolls, I could actually potentially 2 KO him. I think I'm going to go for it because I don't want him SDing up, like I said, predicting Tangrowth or doubling into Heatran or Pinsir and getting some momentum early on. That would be worse for me. So what I think I'll do is just click this 1,000 arrows. Yeah, Zygarde is really good in this game, especially because of extreme speed. But with Grassy Terrain ending in 2 turns, I think this is the correct play. For me anyway. Especially with those rocks up. Because this is a potential to 2 KO. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it because I don't want him SDing up for free and then horn leeching and then all out pummeling. Plus, I don't want Pinsir coming in. Pinsir coming in is worse for me than anything else. So he does SD. Like I said, this is a roll. It's a dirty roll, but it's one I'm willing to risk just to get Bulu weakened for at least Magirna and force Lottie to come out. Yeah, that's what I'm willing to risk. I don't get it, of course, but the main part about this is to weaken Tapu Bulu for Greninja to come in and just knock it out with Hydro Pump, which I can do after this. So Bulu's at 44%, which is actually Greninja range. Let me just calc this real quick. Custom set. Choice specs. That does Hydro Pump 42 to 50. 44. I did get Min right there. Psyshock might actually be my better play, but I really want to get in Greninja and just risk this. I did get like low rolls the entire time, so he could have some sort of HP. But I really do think Greninja's the play. Because I force in Keldeo and weaken it, or I force in Lati and weaken that. So we'll just click Hydro Pump here. That will be able to knock out Bulu. What if he goes Heat Ram? Imagine he goes Heat Ram, predicting me to want to go for the... imagine he goes Heat Ram, predicting me to want to go for like Ice Beam or Protean Ice Beam or something. But we go for Hydro Pump here. We should be able to knock out Bulu. I'm assuming this is 43%. I did get 2 low rolls on the 1,000 Arrows, but I still stand by my play. Bulu's a huge threat to this team when I'm playing, and I needed to weaken it anyway for Magearna. I didn't want Latios to come out, though maybe it would have been the better play right there. Anyway, we risk this Hydro Pump. It still gets off damage on Keldeo, and it has a fairly good chance, and I think it's this. I still don't think it's my best play. Because again, Bulu is such a huge threat. And if you go something like Latios or something, it's just better for me. Only issue with me losing Zygarde is obviously I don't get the spam stream speed, which is really good versus his team. Which is why I kind of wish I got higher rolls in 1,000 Arrows, but it was something I was willing to do. So he goes Heat Ram, expecting my Ice Beam. Let's connect as we do, and I get Battle Bond Ninja versus this team. I get Battle Bond Ninja in. Versus, I feel like we're gonna have some LOLs. Damn. Yeah, we have some LOLs in the chat. No, that was a roll, guys. That was a roll I was just going for. Anyway, I'm surprised he didn't go Keldeo there, but now I have Battle Bond Ninja, which is again just a massive threat to my opponent. Bulu will die. He expected Ice Beam, obviously. Tren was the only thing I had to go for all-out pummeling versus. So we take those. Keldeo comes out. We always go Zygarde here because it can burn whatever wants to come. Excuse me, we always go Mew here because whereas Tangrowth is a threat, it punishes any double that he wants to make. So I can burn something that's coming in. Yep. As he doubles out into Tapu Bulu. And like I said, we always go Mew. Not only do we get back up to full, but I literally punish every single double my opponent can make. And I knew he would double. Either way, how much does Psychic do? Let me calc this before custom set. Bulu. 36 to 42. Even if he SDs up, Will-O-Wisp is still the best play that I can make. Like I said, I'm just trying to punish any play my opponent can make right now. And I thought he would also, Secret Sword was also an option that my opponent can make. I'm thinking it's Banded Zygarde. Again, keeping Bulu low. Hydro Pump can, Dark Pulse can sweep through my opponent's team. It does a lot to Zygarde if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Zygarde. Damn, it can kill. We managed to connect the Will-O-Wisp, which is really nice too because I don't actually knock out Bulu with Psychic, so he can't do much to me. I'm surprised he was actually adamant, and I get to land it on the Zygarde upon switching. And it looks like I'm gonna be faster than the Zygarde as well. I can see him Toxicking. Don't know how much that matters. I'm gonna click Will-O-Wisp again because now Zygarde is on a timer, so it will no longer be able to come in. It will no longer be able to come in. We'll just click Psychic here because, again, it punishes any switching that my opponent can make, whether it be Latios or not. And Latios is now range of Ice Beam from Magearna, so it's looking really good for me. The worst play that could happen right now is my opponent going out into Pinsir, so I'd rather Will-O-Wisp and allow him to drop a Draco. It gets me a setup with Magearna. Like I said, the absolute worst thing that could happen is my opponent going Pinsir on a double, which is why I'm not willing to go Magearna or anything else. If he wants to defog, that's fair. I'll get up my rocks again with Mew. It's literally my rocker, and his rocker is gone. So I don't have to deal with rocks, if that is the case. I could have went Magearna on that Toxic, but I don't think it was worth the risk, especially of my win con. Doubles out to Zygarde. Shouldn't matter too much. I can just roost off here, see what play he wants to go for. If it's Thousand Arrows, that's fair. Let me just calculate Latios real quick. Pinsir at +2. +2, quick attack. Does not kill off the rocks ever. Good, so my best play is to softball it up, and if he goes for Outrage, I go Magearna and I set up. Bulu is in range of Ice Beam. I don't have to worry about that. And again, Zygarde coming in, this is extreme speed spammer. So there's no reason for me to predict anything. And if he goes Pinsir, all I gotta do is Psychic it. So any double he does, I can punish him for it. So my best play is going Tangrowth. Always. He could double into Pinsir right now, that'd be a very good play, but Pinsir, let me just see, Greninja. Pinsir, my Water Shuriken does 66 to 79. Alright, that's good to know. I'll go, I don't care if he doubles out right now. I really don't. I've been staying in with this Mon, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter too much, I think, anyway. And it looks like he didn't switch. So this does give me another 1,000 arrows. Oh, this doesn't give me, excuse me. This does give me a Giga Drain here. Keldeo is the biggest threat, but as long as I have Latios, I'm fine. And look at Psyshock and look at his team. Like, look at Psyshock and look at his team. I don't have to worry too much about it. So Giga Drain will do enough to Pinsir from Tangrowth. Pinsir. Blank set. Giga Drain does do enough to put it in range of the... I don't think Latios matters at all. He should defog here. Defog, Trick, HP Fire. I'm gonna go Mew because I can get up Rocks / Will-O-Wisp the Pinsir if he ends up doubling into it. Keeping Tangrowth alive is still good because it beats Zygarde, it beats Keldeo, and it beats Bulu now that it's burnt. So it's looking, again, it's looking really good. And again, Water Shuriken is also looking amazing for me. And again, if he defogs, then Latios is never in range. So we're gonna go Mew. I don't mind that play. I'll honestly just burn him. Yeah, I'll Will-O-Wisp Latios. That's a no drawback play. If he defogs, then I get in Greninja and it gets a quick Dark Pulse. It really is no drawback. That boy is about to time out. I really think I want to spam rocks, but yeah, I don't care because now I don't have to worry about my him. I don't have to worry about and then I get to click rocks again. If he wants to drop a Draco, I get to get him Magearna and shift gear up, which weakens Pinsir to the point of Water Shuriken. So maybe now Magearna doesn't necessarily win, but if he wants to drop a Draco, I'm good. Otherwise, I just click Stealth Rock here. He can't get +2 versus Mew. That doesn't matter if he goes Pinsir because, again, he can't SD up in front of me because Psychic Mew. Pinsir. Yep. He can't SD up twice. I don't need this. I just need to know if the judges are okay with this because I'm blocking everybody. It's up to you. Anyway, unless Serene has a problem with it being off, it's up to you. That's funny. I'm guessing it doesn't. You are probably right. That'd be improbable. Hey, get out. Much love. So I'm thinking about it. Does Greninja kill? Nope. Let me cop Earthquake real quick. Magearna. He doesn't kill me unless he crits. Ice Beam does a ton of damage. I'm going Magearna here because this is the one that guarantees I win with Water Shuriken. So we Ice Beam right here. Basically, if I get Entangled versus Pinsir, I put him in range of my attacks anyway, and because he got up rocks, I'm not too worried. So I'll always go Magearna here. Bar crit, I'm good. I believe this is the correct play, especially if I end up killing Latios. I spam Psyshock to win. Because every mon is in range. I don't believe I shift gear up here. I think Ice Beam is the correct play. I think Ice Beam is definitely the correct play because I keep up rocks. And I force my Soul Heart. Yeah, I keep up rocks and I force Soul Heart. He's probably going to sack Bulu. I could shift gear and probably win. But again, I'd much rather Ice Beam and get off the damage I need. Because if Earthquake crits into quick attack, a high roll on both could actually kill me, which is why this is the better play. Yeah, Ice Beam is smart. Ice Beam is definitely smart. I'm winning this game with Psyshock. I've decided. Latios. Well, I need damage on him anyway. He needs to make... Okay, I gave you time, bro. My OCD. Please. Click. I'm dying. Alright, yeah, so I got the damage I need on Pinsir. Great. 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 Yeah, that was the damage I needed on Pinsir, so now I don't have to worry about anything because Psyshock does sweep through his team. And so does Dark Pulse. I should be good. I'm pretty sure I set it up for this late game. So he can click return here. It's taking quite a long time. Alright, sorry about that. Now I believe the correct play is to go Greninja because I can Dark Pulse and I also keep out Lottie and I get a kill with Dark Pulse. I force a kill rather with Dark Pulse. Sorry, that hurts me. I'll turn it off if he gets low. What's happening? What's actually happening? Jesus Christ, why is he at 30? Why is he at 30? Anyway. It's okay. Yeah, but there's not a double he can make that can win in the game. So he sacks Bulu, so he really is trying to go off the default, which is fair. We're gonna be able to knock out Bulu there. I don't know, that definitely should have KO'd. If it didn't, oh, it's unfortunate, but If it did, great. And like I said, there's no double he can make, because now I can actually drop a Draco as well. So there's no double he can make that will give him back Latios. Like, he's going to go Keldeo here and probably double. I'm definitely going Latios. That is my play. If he does go Keldeo. Playing the game we love. So, Icy Win is a probability. I'm definitely going Latios regardless of what play he wants to make, because I don't want him doubling out to his own Latios and they could drop a Draco. I doubt he'd Icy Win though. I don't want to confirm this thing is Scarf. We're actually having a conversation here. But like I said, there's no double we can make that will... Let me just calc -2 Draco Meteor. Latios. Latios. Custom set. -2. Kinda kills. Nice. So we go Latios here because we prevent his Latios double, which we already know is confirmed, not choice. And if he actually doubles out into his own Latios now and takes the Stealth Rock damage and then switches out to sack Zygarde, we're good. Either way. I'm so sorry, guys. I turned off the timer. I just really don't want to. I really don't want to end it. Like, I don't want to end it. What's it called? I don't want it to end there. I don't want it to end there. I'd rather not timeout win. But anyway, like I said, I go out to my Latios here. If he doubles out to his own Latios, which is fair, I'm fine. Because, like I said, it takes the Stealth Rock damage and the burn damage, which is enough to KO it with -2. Which is what I need. I could very well see him going for Secret Sword here. But then again, I could also spam Psyshock to win, so maybe going Keldeo is the correct play. Or excuse me, Tangrowth. Because if I can spam Psyshock to win, which is very, very probable. No, Bandit Extreme Speed plus Quick Attack might be able to kill me. Zygarde. Actually, Bandit Extreme Speed plus Quick Attack won't kill me, but it's still, I still prefer the Latios play. He's taking a while though. He is actually taking a while. Our main reason I'm keeping Greninja alive because it threatens literally every mon and has the Water Shuriken. Please hurry up, friend. Alright. Nice. Well played. I get to drop a Draco now. And get my kill. Yep. I get to drop a Draco now and get my kill. If he sacks Pinsir, I get to drop a Draco. By a very sick few years in your 100... What does this guy say? You probably get these messages a lot, but I was very sick a few years ago, and your content massively helped with all the stories, which helped me stay positive. Keep up the great work, man. And man, I'm glad I helped, bro. Div. So he's like Zygarde there to the Draco. What? That's fine. It's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Because I can still spam Psyshock to win. So now I take an unnecessary Quick Attack, which is not what I wanted. Or excuse me, an unnecessary Extreme Speed. But this is still the better play of me staying in. I can't risk going Tangrowth. Please hit. Nice. So we knock out Zygarde. Huge Extreme Speed priority gone. Latios can come out if it wants to, or Keldeo. He can't double in the Pinsir, which is the point of what I'm doing. Keeping that boy out. Latios has a chance to die. Which is what I want. I will drop a Draco on that mon anyway. Goes Keldeo. This gives me Tangrowth as a switch-in. Surprising when Keldeo over Latios. Even if he doubles into Latios and defogs, I'm fine. Because I spam Psyshock to win. He might just double into Latios, to be honest, but... He should double into Latios, to be honest. But Tangrowth is always my play. I'm thinking about Drop in Draco, but there's no point. Yeah. And so my play is to click knock off here. I'm pretty sure that's my play 9 times out of 10. How much does that do to Lottie? Not enough. Not enough with burns or anything. He decides to stay in, which is a little bit odd. Which is definitely odd. I don't know how I feel about that. I really want to double into my Latios right now. Because he's definitely going to his own Latios. How much do I do to Keldeo? With Water Shuriken. So he's definitely going Keldeo, excuse me, Latios now. But either way, I'm gonna Giga Drain. It's my safest play. He chokes by staying in, but he'll definitely go Latios. But if he does stay in, I can't risk it. I can't believe he stayed in right there on my knock. Does that even matter, though? Because now Greninja's faster. Alright. Well, then I win 100% now. By spamming knockoff. Yeah, because I just spam Water Shuriken to win. He had to not stay in. He had to go Latios there anyway. But I could Giga Drain just to be safe. Obviously, I would make the safest play no matter what. Pinsir can't KO me, and I KO, and I click Water Shuriken and win. So I click Hidden Power Fire here. He knocks me out with return. I click Water Shuriken and I win. Game, man. He should not have stayed in. He messed up on the yeah. He messed up on the late game, but anyway, Mew put in a ton of work versus him. Missing Draco kind of sucked. But in any case, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you everybody for watching. I do apologize if I was a little bit during the narration. I was not feeling too well. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends. Oh yeah, leave a like, please. That stuff helps me out, man. And it also makes me really happy when I come back and I see like 1 billion likes on the video. So goodbye, friends.